What's up everybody, it's Rob here from the Basement Bike Shop, and in this video I'm going to go over the installation of a gyro without built-in gyro tabs or cups. Now in my last video about gyros, I didn't really explain how most bikes come with integrated headsets built in, which didn't allow you to put a bottom plate, so most of them come with gyro tabs built into the frame. Now this video is going to go over the installation of a gyro if you have a slightly older model bike that doesn't have built-in cups or built-in gyro tabs, or if you're installing it on a 1-inch threaded, it'll be very similar. So your detangler will have 4 main parts to it besides the cables. You'll have the bottom plate, you'll have the top plate and spacer that goes above the top plate, the actual detangler, in which you can use pretty much any detangler, except if you use the shadow, you have to use the top plate that came with the shadow. So let's get started. I'm going to use my old school Specialized Vegas TRX. It's a 1 1/8 inch threadless, but a 1-inch threaded gyro will go on pretty much the same way. Just make sure you buy the right size. First thing we're going to do is remove the stem by loosening the stem bolts on the side and then taking the top cap bolt out. And make sure you're holding the fork, or the fork will slide right out the bottom most of the time. We're going to take our spacers off. Take our headset wedge out and then slide out the fork. Our lower hardware all came off with the fork, and then we'll take out our upper hardware. If you need to know how to take apart the front of a 1-inch threaded headset and fork, you can click on the link on the screen, or there'll be a link in the description. After that, we're going to flip the frame upside down and we're going to punch out the top cup. I just have a punch and a hammer, and I'm slowly going back and forth so that it comes out evenly and I don't damage the cup or oval it. Once you have the top cap off, you're going to flip the frame back over, and then we're going to take our bottom plate, which shrouds over the frame. And then we're going to put our top cup back in. Now there's a couple ways to do this. One, I like to get it started just a little bit with a hammer so it stays. Then you can use the method I used in my 1-inch headset installation, in which I get the headset perfectly level and between 2 pieces of wood, and I beat them in with a hammer. Usually I have a friend holding my frame while I do this, but I found that I can put it in my stand and on my workbench, and then I just built up to it. The other is with the vise that I usually set bottom bracket bearings in. Now make sure your vise goes big enough for the headset installation. But this is another good method. Now make sure you line it up so you're in the center of both cups. It still doesn't mean it's going to go in straight. You always have to watch it go in. And if one of them starts to go in crooked, then you should always adjust your frame installation. If you're doing it this way, I recommend doing 1 cup at a time. But since we're only resetting the top cup, then it's not that big of a deal. And then make sure your gyro tabs are straight on your bottom plate before you crank it all the way down, because once you crank it tight, that gyro plate shouldn't move at all. Now that we have the top cap set, we're going to put our frame back in our stand and install our fork. Now normally this would be the time when you put grease on all the bearings, pack all the bearings, put grease inside the cups. But for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to show you the installation dry. Then we're going to put our top bearing in. Again, make sure it's packed with grease and you grease the cups. Our top race or wedge. Our detangler, don't forget that. And then it's going to be trial and error on how many spacers you need, because you also got to put the top plate and then the spacer that goes above the top plate so it doesn't hit your stem. And then I'm just going to do a little bit of a measurement there. It looks pretty close. We'll put it on. And that looks like it's about perfect. What I'm looking for is just the fork to be slightly below the top of the stem. Now if you're installing a 1-inch threaded headset, you'd put the bottom plate on the same, and then the detangler. And then it's at this moment right here that you would put in the top plate. And there wouldn't be a top plate spacer because the top nut would act like the top plate spacer. And then you would put the top nut on and then tighten your whole headset down. Back to the 1 1/8 inch threadless. Once we know we have the right amount of spacers that we want, we're going to install our top cap bolt and top cap. Now as we do this, we want to make sure that our top gyro plate is straight. You can still adjust it before you tighten it down too much. Now on a 1-inch threaded, there'll be a notch in it, so it'll automatically be straight all the time. Once we got everything lined up, then we can tighten everything down. If you need to know about the cable routing, which would be the next thing you do, you can check out my other gyro video. There'll be a link on the screen right now, or there'll be a link in the description. And that about wraps it up for this video. Thanks for watching. If you like what I'm doing, you can hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll keep making these videos. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, you can leave a comment below, or you can email me. Thanks.